These are the times that try men's souls, and women's for that matter. As the economy has faltered, demand for social services has soared. Recently, the United Way and the Pittsburgh Foundation partnered to create a new community response fund. And local companies are stepping up too to help, literally in some cases. Tillotson Fleming is president of Hefren-Tillotson, and welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Bill. Good to be here.
Yeah, I know. You know, your company's a great example of a business that's always had a significant amount of community involvement and sort of roll up the sleeves or literally put on the walking shoes in some cases. An important part of what you're about.
It's very important. I would say that's part of our criteria, even in hiring people. We'd like to see what people have done in community service prior to the time that they join us. But we just have a tremendous group of employees that care about the region and give a lot of their own time and their own finances.
Well, and these times, I mean, it really is a challenge for so many social services agencies.
Right, it is. Well, we've been actively involved with the United Way, and when you talk about stepping up, that's part of the reason that we're talking today about what Hefren-Tillotson's campaign did. We had tremendous campaign managers who set some pretty aggressive goals for us this year, and they came to me and said, well, if we hit the goals, would you walk a check from your Wexford office to our Pittsburgh office? So we hit the goals, and a few weeks ago I got to do the walk, which was great.
I think we have some video that kind of shows exactly what that was all. You walked a check from Wexford to Pittsburgh?
Well, I did, and it was kind of in celebration of what our people had done.
Okay, so what are we seeing here?
Well, this was before the walk began, and I guess that was somewhere along the way in the walk. This
was kind of a challenging conditions. You know, you're up there in the burbs, not necessarily a lot of sidewalks to make it easier.
No, well, that was the hill leading from our Wexford office up just to get to the sidewalks. There were some challenging spots though along the way. But I think for me, this was really in celebration of what our people had done. They raised over $180,000 this year versus $140,000 last year, even in these challenging times.
Wow, that's a big step up for this year.
And we also had 62 new donors out of a company of 140, so we had 88% participation in the campaign. So it was really just a real celebration of what they were able to do. And
that really is extraordinary. You know, you're a walker to begin with?
Well, I'm an exerciser. I don't know about a walker.
Okay. How far is that, Wexford to town?
It's about 16 miles.
16 miles, okay. Yeah. That's great. Now, did you do it all by yourself, or did people pitch in and help as you got closer?
No, well, I had obviously someone following me with a camera occasionally, but then my husband and my son, my 16-year-old son, joined me for about the last 5 miles. And that was it. But most of it was alone.
Now, you've had a long-standing commitment to the United Way. Why is that?
You know, I think many years ago, one of the other community leaders just talked to me about the United Way as a way that you can really focus your donations in places that have the most impact. And so we felt that United Way is a good agency to work through to get funds out to where the community needs are.
And so, oh, there you are. You're downtown. You're almost to the downtown office now, right?
Just approaching our office. And yeah, I guess we have a group waiting for me at the office. I was trying to get my son and my husband to do the Rocky dance coming in.
As you came down. They were party poopers. Oh, well, what are you going to do? That's tremendous. The walk is, I mean, obviously that was a great visible example, and all the employees have pitched in to really set you up for that. But you've done other activities as well to both engage employees as well as help good causes? Well,
you know, many of this comes from our employees and actually from our board of directors. We just gave a donation to the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank, and we did that in place of doing a client appreciation event. Normally we will do some kind of event each year, and we thought that was a better way to support the community where needs are greatest. I was thrilled with the response we had from clients too, who said, you know, there's no better time to give back to the community, and they really didn't want the client appreciation event.
Oh, and I guess that's some of the images from the food bank itself.
Yes,
right?
and we actually, after we gave the donation, we went out and had a client day, or had an employee day working at the food bank.
Oh, is that great?
And putting the distribution materials together.
Okay. So really engaging your employees in all of this as well. It's not just the company cutting the check.
No, it's not. The employees actually initiate a lot of these things. We have a partnership with Gwen's Girls that came from the United Way Day of Caring a few years ago. And now we have a group that goes over and they serve Thanksgiving dinner. They do a Christmas dinner. That is at Gwen's Girls. And we really have an engaged group of people.
What does it do for the organization if you can build that kind of a culture to get people involved in that way?
Well, I guess it's really the culture that builds this kind of thing. I think it makes it a fun place to come to work. It makes it a place that's building character in our people. And we think, actually, I think Pittsburgh has a lot of companies that do that. You know, they really are places where you work, and it's more than just work. It's building a person that is well-rounded, that knows about the community, is aware of the needs, and is willing to give back.
Well, and I guess even more important now, given what we're seeing out there in the economy.
It's ethics. You know, it really is looking at integrity. We talk a lot about integrity in our company, but I think doing those kind of things builds someone that really isn't focused on just themselves, and it provides a good quality person.
That's terrific. Well, congratulations. A lot of good work by Hefren-Tillotson, and hopefully a lot of fun as well for you and all the employees and everybody who get involved.
I think it was. Thank you.
All right, Kim Fleming, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Good to see you again.
You too.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.